Arav was only 9 years old when his family moved into the old ancestral house on the edge of the village. He was born deaf and mute, living in a world without sound and without voice, but that didn't mean he couldn't feel when something was wrong. From the very first night, Arav sensed it. Something wasn't right. The room they gave him used to belong to another child. The wallpaper peeled like skin, and a broken rocking chair creaked, even when no one touched it. At first, he simply stared at the corners of the room, frozen with fear. But soon he began drawing, terrifying, twisted figures with hollow eyes. His parents didn't understand. They thought he was just reacting to the move, the change, the silence. But Arav wasn't afraid of silence. He was afraid of her. Every night, at exactly midnight, a pale girl would appear in the corner of his room. Her dress was torn, soaked in something dark. Her eyes were empty, and her mouth was always open in a scream he could never hear. She didn't move. She just stared at him, watching, waiting. Arav tried to tell his parents. He'd write on his notepad, draw what he saw, but they dismissed it. Just a nightmare, they said. Go back to sleep. But sleep was impossible. One night, Arav stayed awake, hiding under his blanket. And then he felt it, a cold breath against his ear. When he peeked out, she was hovering above him. And this time, her lips moved slowly, forming words he couldn't hear, but understood. "You can see me." That night, he scribbled something different in his notebook. "She knows I can see her. She's not alone." His mother found the drawings. More ghosts, more children, all with silent screams. She grew scared. They called the village priest. When Father de Souza entered the room, his hands began to tremble. He stared at the walls. "This house belonged to the Call family," he whispered. "Their daughter Mira, she was deaf and mute too. She disappeared 20 years ago. Her body was never found." He sprinkled holy water, muttered prayers, but nothing changed. That night, the lights went out. The entire house plunged into darkness. Arav's parents called for him, but he didn't come. When they reached his room, they found his bed empty, the window wide open. And on the floor, his notepad. Just one final sentence, written in shaky hands. "She took me where I can finally hear her scream." Arav was never seen again. And every year, on the same night, a pale boy now stands beside the ghost girl. Silent,